Hello, it's Ryan Hewells, OES Principal. I'm here to give a very brief video highlighting some of the key components of the 96-page resource overview that was also included in this month's board report. One key component that stood out to us about CKLA is it is founded and grounded in the science of reading, the latest research. A lot of the programs we heard from and vetted took their old materials and kind of slapped a new label on it to where this resource is proven to be grounded and contains the latest research throughout, which we'll go over briefly. The approach, there's a very explicit skills instruction component on the foundational skills of reading. It also is very intentional with knowledge building, giving kids a variety of experiences and expanding upon their background knowledge. And then daily writing is embedded in instruction. I believe we have had some of the results we have had as a school as far as standardized test scores go due to our emphasis on writing, and this should make that more consistent throughout our building. There are high quality diverse texts which give kids a variety of reading experiences in both nonfiction and fiction. It offers us the ability to meet a variety of learning abilities, and the research is been proven to effective, and it meets all the criteria as far as ESSA Tier 1 goes. So one thing we really like about it is a variety of units and experiences in social studies, science, and in literature. And about page 16 onward in the document, you'll see some of the units that our students would be exposed to. Where there's a C, we will have a choice between the two options there. So we'll work with our team to make choices that best meet our students' needs. As you go forward, you'll see some of the unit offerings in grades 3, 4, and 5. Again, a variety of science, social studies, and literacy units to give our students a wide variety of background knowledge. A huge component, and one of the reasons we are making this recommendation that our current resources were lacking were the consistency and depth at which foundational skills are covered. So as you will see, starting in kindergarten, foundational skills and how they are addressed moving forward throughout the grade levels. You'll see that continue. So students are not being exposed to a topic for just part of 1 year. With almost everything that is crucial to reading development, students are getting exposure and repeated practice over multiple years. We're also going to be making a recommendation that we adopted in 6th grade. So there are resources available for our 6th grade students. They're just tweaked a little bit more for a middle school classroom, which our 6th grade classroom functions as. I'd be happy to answer any questions at the March board meeting, and I encourage you to take a look at the document that was provided in accompanying this. Thank you very much. What's the big difference that's changing from our current resource? As I've mentioned throughout the process, the alignment to the science of reading and the latest research. This would be the first time, even going back to before I was a teacher here, so over 12, 13 years, that we would have alignment and consistency K through 6th grade, which is paramount to our success as a building. There's a much greater emphasis on foundational skills that was almost completely lacking in our current resources. And there's a greater emphasis on knowledge building via the embedded science and social studies units within our literacy curriculum. And there will be much more print materials versus all digital, which we currently have. There's something our teachers made adamantly clear that they preferred print resources, and there's a whole lot of research that kids learn best with exposure to print text. Thank you for your time.